And so much of what I've experienced here in my hometown, is why I wanted to come here, made me who I am. So a lot of the love that got poured into me from people who are in this room got poured across these pages. And this book is the deepest thing I've ever done in my life. London theater, Broadway, TV, film, I love it, and that was always my dream, as everyone here knows. But the privilege that I've had to work with adolescent girls across the country and around the world has been the most profound mission that, frankly, I had no idea. If you had said to me 5 years ago, as you just best-selling New York Times author, like it wasn't part of the picture. You know, I've been someone who's had a very clear image of what I wanted to accomplish and what I wanted to do. And you know, it's funny how life sometimes takes you on a journey that you don't know, and if you're open enough to it, some new miracle can show up. So 5 years ago, I lost someone. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm crying, but I lost someone very close to me, Sherry Gunsberg, who a lot of you know. And that was really the catalyst for me to create Ask Elizabeth, because I've been blessed in my life to have so many loving women show up for me in a big way. And as you know, we started to hear all the problems in our culture about what's going on with girls and how they're not really getting supported. And I thought, you know what, enough of this. Like, I've been given this incredible gift of incredible women, and I know what it's like for a woman to have my back in a big way. And so, being in a position as an actress, to then be of service to girls and give them what's been given to me has been my greatest mission now. So when Sherry passed, I created a format, a 2-hour interactive workshop, and I just started offering it to schools in New York. I was starring in a Broadway show. Thank you, Colleen. I was starring in a Broadway show in New York, and there was a school that asked me to come teach a master class in dance and acting. And I said, you know, while I'd love to do that, there's something that's been burning in my heart for a while. I have this, it's in a notebook, it's a 2-hour self-esteem workshop. Can we try it? Can we see? If the girls hate it, I'll leave. I'll never come back. I'll never do this again. But I had an intuition that girls might find some comfort and relief from it, or at least I hoped that I could offer them that, and to give them a space to feel connected to one another, and to also help each other. I don't profess to have the answers ever in my workshops. I create the forum, I make them feel safe enough to open up, big sister style dialogue, and then the magic is really when the girls start opening up and sharing with each other. And sometimes for the very first time, girls know what it feels like to realize that their life actually has value and that it can help someone else. And if I can open up that awareness for them, then, I don't know, it gives more meaning to what they're going through. And they get to feel it firsthand for themselves, not something I'm giving to them, it's within them. So this journey of 5 years, sitting with them, sharing meaningful conversation on their football fields, in their cafeterias, in their libraries, renting yoga studios, dance studios, you name it, has led to this book. And it's 5 years of that, over 30,000 girls. I created the website, worked with Oprah Winfrey at her Leadership Academy, and created a online community for moms, too. I'm not a mom yet. I know a lot of you want to know when that's happening. This is my first baby, and we'll talk about that. But we can talk about that later, girls. But this was my first baby, and what I did is I noticed that no matter where I go, it could be here, it could be Texas, Kentucky, Arizona, California, the questions the girls ask are the same, just over and over. There's this collective group of questions, no matter what socioeconomic background, no matter what, it's just, we all go through this rite of passage moment in life. And so I just felt like on these shelves there was a void, there was something missing in order to arm our girls and give them tools and let them know, again, that they're not alone. So I took the most asked questions and then traveled again across the country, and girls sent in responses via email. We did iChat, Skype, conference calls, texting, and then in-person workshops to cull this material. And then I got a dream team of female experts, doctors, therapists, dermatologists, you name it, so that they could weigh in on areas where, of course, it's not my expertise. And then girls just, you can see across the pages, lovingly offered up their life story and their challenges and things they've overcome in order to help another girl. And it just blew me away how many girls just felt so much self-worth and self-esteem just knowing that they finally mattered. And they're getting published, which makes me very happy to have hundreds of girls published authors for Penguin. It's kind of, they can put that on their school resume. So I'm going across the country to 10 cities. Of course, this was really important for me to come here. I got to come in here, and I got to choose this bookstore to make it easy for people. They had me at another store before, and I was like, no, I need to be in the hood, where I'm from. And in each city that I go to that I do a signing, I'm facilitating 1,000 girls at a time in high schools across the U.S. as well. So it's, you know, I fly into a city, I work with 1,000 girls, the entire female student body of a school, and then do a signing. So I'm kind of like on a rock band tour, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I am a gypsy, and I love it, and I love, like, we kind of call it the love train. We're just spreading goodwill, good support, and leaving girls armed with the book as well. So anyway, thank you for letting me share this with you. I wondered if we want to open it up to any questions.